Now to the real estate
Well,
market.
if you're looking to buy a home on southern Vancouver Island, now may be the time. It's been more than a decade since we've seen this many houses on the market, driving prices down and creating a buyer's market.
Sunny weather for your Sunday and your Monday, and we don't have to worry about that tomorrow because that pocket of cold air that's over the top of us is going to move on out.
Right now, Victoria's real estate market has a lot to choose from. For those on the other side of the deal, it's time to get competitive. Low interest rates is helping to make things much more affordable.
If you have a need to sell in 30, 60, 90 days, then you have to be competitive with the market that's there.
Victoria's real estate market.
Wow, this project is crazy. This house is 100 years old.
Yeah.
It only has one bedroom. I'll be honest, there are so many things that scares me in this house. My mind is running overtime right
Hey,
now.
Calvin, what scares you so much about this house?
There are so many questions about this house. The pipes, perimeter drains, the plumbing, where's the bathroom gonna go here?
Yeah.
Perimeter drains, electricals, asbestos. What about insurance? Are we even able to get insurance for a house like this that's 100 years old?
Calvin, I know where you're coming from. I know exactly what scares you about this house, but what scares you about this house is exactly what scares most people about heritage homes. But we picked this house because the neighborhood was fantastic and we were walking through the property that it had good bones. Were really good, like it's a solid place. So I think that even though some of the systems might be outdated, there's still, there's still some unknowns, but this house is worth to take the next step and get the inspector in there and just really give us a good sense of what we would have to do to bring this house into 2020. We can make a final decision once the inspector has gone through and let us know what is what about this property.
Okay.
Don't panic yet.
Okay, I'm off the ledge, Patricia. The inspector did go through it. Some good news. The electrical was updated, so there wasn't really any knob and tube wiring that they were able to find.
Right.
We did a little bit of a testing for asbestos, and the content on the walls came out clean. Oh, it doesn't seem like we need a whole hazmat suit coming in here. Then, finally, I was confirming the insurance company we were able to get insurance for the house. Components of the home were in pretty good shape, so it looks like that we're gonna be able to get insurance for the house. So at least I don't have to worry about the house burning down. A couple of things did come up in the inspection when we walked through it. There wasn't enough insulation in the home, and that we're gonna have to blow it in. Then the boards on the deck were rotting, so we're probably gonna need to maybe replace the deck. I don't know. The attic had a bit of rot as well, so it looks like that we're gonna be needing to replace that.
Yes, I get it, Calvin. I hear you. I know where you're coming from. But Calvin, chill. This is a solid home and we can handle all of these things.
Okay, Patricia, I know I'm actually good with the technical things that the inspector went through. I do think the house is solid, but still bought a one bedroom, one bathroom house in a family neighborhood. I just don't see how we're gonna fit a family into a one bedroom house.
I know, Calvin, but layout is everything and there's so much space to work with in this house.
I get it, Patricia. Sure, but there's still a giant fireplace in the middle of the whole house. It's gonna cost a fortune to remove it. On top of that, it blocks off so much natural light that comes into the house, and it's gonna be super hard to work around. Then there's the stove and the hood fan, venting on a pony wall in the middle of the living hallway. This layout is way more awkward than our last project.
I know it's more awkward. I think we can come up with solutions for these problems. It's our job as the renovators to solve these problems. Okay, so I want to make one thing clear. This is the first rule of renovating that I really want people to keep in mind. You walk into a home and you start seeing issues other than major structural problems, of course. These problems are your areas of opportunity, right? So if you're doing this for a profit, the more of these problems that you can solve in a cost-effective way, the bigger your profit margin is going to be. If you're just doing this for yourself because you want a custom place to live, and you're going to be getting those custom features that you want at a very deep discount. So get your creative thinking cap on, because each of these problems really does equal money in your pocket. Calvin has some really good points. I'm not saying you don't, about the problems and the challenges with this home, but they're not the end of the world. So please, join us next time, because we're gonna go through all of them in detail, and we're gonna talk about some solutions that we can apply to fixing these problems.